Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in another round. This time we are playing again, like in the last couple of weeks, a priority assignment. I am just fine with that. Heretical hate breachers infiltrated an industrial area and staged an armed revolt when punitive toll quotas were imposed. The cultist horde is gaining momentum at an alarming rate. The greatest threat is not the cultist insurrection or the loss of imperial resources itself, but the unimpending spreading of heretical ideologies. This may be an insignificant conflict, yet the Holy Order demands your full attention on the matter. Stop the rebellion in its infancy, defeat the heretics, and restore order. After reviewing the data regarding the current tactical situation, we have collected the following intervention options for you to consider. Use Psychers to create a mind-link command network. Hire local criminal gangs as auxiliary militia. Reassign PDF units from nearby regions. I'll go with Psychers like that. And then combat report. The situation is bleak. Most local units did not pass the Inquisitor audit, so the bulk of our army is now made up from panel formations. A massive cultist assault was thwarted, leaving behind a mountain of dead. Lines were held, but Imperial reserves are now almost depleted. The situation is deteriorating rapidly, so latest in load urgent cases. The cultist forces are searching through the choke point unchecked. A venerable Imperial general is acting recklessly. I go with that. With the general was just fine for me, and we can already say we take guardsmen with us. I know in the end it costs 3,000 credits. I don't care. We have way enough there. Heretic uprising on Melipolis region. A venerable Imperial general is putting the militia effort in jeopardy with reckless heroics. He is refusing to lead from the back and hellbent on attacking an installation crawling with cultist vermin. Auto data servants prognosticate a heavy setback if the general dies. Objective: exterminate all opposition before the general arrives to the site.
Only corruption lies beyond the veil. There is nothing but suffering and death beneath the stars.
Ah, well, okay. I just accept that. In the end, I requested this.
Loading.
I requested this little priority assignment on extreme, so it is +3 in the power rating. So if we compare it to the last two episodes, I think this then is a little bit harder than the rest, so that should be just fine. Although the grenade again, there was absolutely amazing. Enjoy that. No equipment so far dropped. Okay, just accepting that, but I would have liked more. Anyhow, another grenade. Oh my goodness, this is going to be insane. I hope our guardsmen are going to survive. I definitely need a little grenade out there. Gonna help out against all the rebels. I don't know why the close combat dice there did not attack us. So all three survived. That is good. One of the Ogrins is already down. Very good. Already we have the little bad part here is we have used already 3 of our 5 grenades, but I already see the supply drop on the top, so that should be very, very nice. So okay, we are nearly up in grenades again. What is still a little bit of, not a problem of course, but something I need to get used to is the new item classification. In the end, we don't have the classic power rating anymore, so to get used to, I really need to take a look at the items and its ability. So that is new, which is a little bit more work in my opinion, but I think overall that is very, very good. It makes it not a challenge, but you have to think a little bit more, and I In my opinion, at least, I like games where I can think, where I really have to put some thoughts into it. And I know these are not the greatest of thoughts you have to put in there, that's for sure, but that for me is, well, better than before. Taking up or picking up the chest, very nice. Inoculator, credits, everything.
Ready to fight.
Wherever, okay, this was a trip mine. That is always the weird thing if you are playing together with some guardsmen, that you need, one thing you need to be a little teensy bit more careful, because you can trigger those trip mines or those mines, and it is in the end not a weird problem for you, for a character, because before they explode you are already gone, but when your guardsmen walk into them, that is going to be a little tougher for them to survive. So what we definitely have to do is we need always to get out of the orbital bombardment. I hope the Vox caster is here, so no more bombardment. That is something I have learned. I think the new animation there came in one of the last patches, not the big one, but before. And I think now that the radius where the orbital bombardment can hit, you really need to get out of the little circle there. That was a little easier in the other, or in the versions before, where it just hit a teensy little spot in the ground and you could basically just, like the trip mine, easily walk out of it. That is just my opinion. So always good if these guys don't get to close combat. That makes life for you easier overall. I like to focus on the big guy. I had the hope that the grenade would kill them all off, but I was very wrong. Side quest.
Reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
So actually that is not a bad option, because we can, so to say, refill our Imperial Guardsmen.
Reconnaissance force relieved. Set basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
And now, of course, the good part is we have now basically 5 guardsmen, although I don't know exactly where. I don't have to bring them somewhere. I just need to let them, not let them survive, but I need to save them from problems. So the critical hits against the Ogryn are very good. This one is down. I'll jump into them. Still a viable option at this higher power rating, working out well. And we have, I think we are shy of 20 enemies remaining, although I assume, as we had in the last couple of episodes, the final enemy, of course, is going to be a bloody sentinel, which of course means a little bit more work.
The battle is swinging our way. One last push and the victory is ours.
So he's nearly at 15,000. This is very well. 10,000 for now. Good. And the knockback of the jump pack. Love that. Love it. So he's down. Was there something coming out, or was this? I think it was just an explosion overall. Okay, very good. And I think we feel, of course, the +5 guardsmen. I think it was 5. You'll feel that very hard here, because through that we do a lot of damage. We do more damage against those enemies here, and in the end, it is not only bonus DPS, but DPS, I want to say, of course, but it helps not being hit too much, because the enemy of course is shooting at least sometimes at those guardsmen as well, and not only at a singular target. That is the reason why I absolutely love that. So he's down to 6000 HP. Still, I am afraid that the Insidious health portion is going to get up as expected. So just shoot, please. Okay, come on, guy. Why are you pulling up such a ton load of a fight? You are no challenge for us in the end. Just a time consumer. I hope I really hope no sentinel at all. As you see, that's going to drag on then in the end. And the sad part for me, the real sad bummer, that the sentinel is not really dropping any good items. So I already see Ogwins. Oh, a hell boot. So that is even a little bit sicker.
Target acquired.
So we put out a real big, nice little critical hit there. Over 3000 I think it were. That is good. I'll try to fall back a little bit. I don't want to face the Ogwins plus the Hellbrute. I think that would be out of our current league. But I fall back. But compared to the 30,000 HP of the Sentinel, 55 of course is another house number, where we were a weird one. Is it retreating or is it just attacking a guardsman? Good, show me your back. I think that is very, very good for us. Doing a lot of crits there, down to 30,000 HP, so we took down a lot of HP already, 20,000, very, very good, like that. And that gives me the time to actually take some shots at the Ogwins. If these guys are down, that is very, very good. Especially those not close combat, but these shotgun guys are, I don't want to say insane, but of course in close combat they can do a lot of damage to you. So you shall not shoot on them. I only want to do damage to the Hellbrute. So it is bloody regenerating. I don't like that. So I'm just shooting on it until it reached its destined place where it is not regenerating anymore, like here. That, of course, for me, sadly enough, is always a downside in facing those bigger enemies. Once you have retreated too far, the health regeneration of these guys kicks in, which is of course intense. And when they are too fast and you can't out damage them, you have done a lot of damage to them. Maybe not. For actually no, not fulfillment, but for no good thing to come out in the end. So just under 10,000 now, like that. Down to 6,000, like that as well, and now it has a little nice debuff on it, which means it won't do as much as it can, like that as well.
Is a good day.
So nothing of the extraordinary on here, so we can quit. And we then take a very, very quick look at the items we have received here, and with a bit of luck, we of course have a upgrade, but that is never ever a thing which has to happen, which only can happen. Alright, debriefing, Allied Commander Action Summary. The cultist defenders were wiped out before the general arrived to the site. A great deal of rage and frustration was observed. The military effort is safe from the general's reckless heroics operation. successful. The immediate crisis has fended off, but the general situation is getting even worse. Some crew-served weapon positions were overrun by the cultists without solid support. The perimeter is slowly but surely caving in. A venerable Imperial general is putting the military effort in jeopardy. Examine our person before the general arrives to the battlefield. That we did. And complete 25 side quests. You can encounter these during open world missions. Survival training skill tree unlocked. And let me actually take a quick look at this wonderful skill tree. Okay, it's suppression. It is then is green. Oh, that's of course cool. And the overall damage reduction and suppression set is green. Okay, it's all when it's green. Of course, it gets, well, that ain't bad, isn't it? Still have 4 skill points available, which is very good. Grim Resolve, 20% bonus damage and damage reduction for 1 second on hit taken when suppression status is green. That of course is insane. And one thing I, to be honest, wanna go after. I'll go with that. And the cooldown, okay, it's just for the way on. So guys, that leads us right now to the end of this episode, and you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.